saying, or discussion, we are going to be talking about men's mental health. So, yeah, without further ado, I'm going to be talking to you probably, seen him on episode one. It's Meech, just a little life update. But make sure you tune in and, and enjoy the podcast. Let's go. Um, this is episode nine. Real quick update. From my boy Meech. I'm gonna let him talk. Introduce himself again. If you, he introduced himself the first time, but just in case you need a reminder, here's Meech. I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy. Some of y'all know me from the last podcast as Dosey Do Me, but it's your boy Mitchy working now, you feel me? A whole lot
Okay.
of upgrades, a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? Look mad different from from back then, but
Not too
nah,
much different. Nah.
I'm glad. Yeah.
Not,
Just a little bit, un poquito. But we
nah.
back.
That's good. That's good. So last time you was on here, it was about I think last year or 2 years ago. You was working on music. I just wanna take it into like I well people for the people that didn't watch episode one. Can you tell us a little bit about your background, or a little bit about, you don't have to go all the way depth into your background, but
Yeah,
just go a little into your background.
yeah. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, especially going off of the stuff that from the last podcast episode.
Yeah.
I was really involved, interested in music for quite a time. At that time, it was like, I was still trying to like find my niche, try to, what I'm saying, like just some things just to, what I'm saying, find myself basically, find the hobbies that I like, do the type of music that I like to do, find myself most importantly, you know what I'm saying. But obviously we could go more in depth onto that later on, you know what I'm saying. But intro to me is just, like just a hardworking student, you know what I'm saying? Just really just man, just a kid trying to do something with himself, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So you said life as a student. So what what have you been like doing? Like catch us up on like your life a little bit since 2 years, because 2 years is a long time for everything. So what has life been like for Meech?
So no bull, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Life been good. You know what I'm saying? After that, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2 years ago when we did that episode. It was a long time.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot has definitely changed. Like, you know what I'm saying? In better health, better fitness, better mental space. I ended up going back to school. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Went to like yeah, a technical school for HVAC,
Okay.
the trade. So,
That's good.
but things have been good. Yeah, for sure, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ended up graduating recently. Just it was just 1 year, so you know what I'm saying.
Hey, it's better than nothing. Like,
Feel
you know
me?
what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people think that you need like, oh, go to college. You know what I'm saying? Go to college. It works out for some people. Some people, it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you found your path and what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's your life, your decision, and I'm just glad that you're happy and found that path. You know?
I love for that, brother. I see you. I see you too. Don't be slacking. I see you, boy. My boy graduated college. I like that. I like that. And my boy been grinding. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Props to my boy Ape Money. Come on
You,
now.
you,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Always, bro.
Nah, bro. We both, came a long way since we first met each other. Like I think about like 20 when you come into Shay 2018, right? I met you like in sophomore year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I went freshmen, but I don't think we was cool at like freshman. Not cool, but we just didn't
Like
know
didn't
each
know
other
each
that
other.
well.
Nah, but that's crazy. Where was he talking about? Oh yeah, we came a long way from 7 years. Um, from Shea High School. And if you guys don't know where Shea High School is,
Right.
it's in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. That's where we met. Just long story short, always man, solid dude. Sorry, trying to talk, but yeah, solid dude. Um, I think I first met him in like Chinese class or something like that. So
Bro, that's crazy. Mrs. Dew's class? Yo,
it was
yo, that's
it, it
so
was I
wild,
think it
bro.
was like first or second period. Trying to talk, but yeah, solid dude. Um, I think I first met him in like Chinese class or something like that. So
Bro, that's crazy. Mrs. Dew's class? Yo,
it was
yo, that's
it
so
was I
wild,
think
bro.
it was like first or second period. I don't know. I know it was in the morning though, cause I used to be late as hell.
Oh, yeah.
I used to be late as hell in that class, bro. But yeah, we came a long way for 7 years. I want to get dive deep into like you know we talk about our accomplishments and achievements, but like how's your mental health? Because I feel like people, us as men, we don't talk about our mental health enough, and it's a big topic. We're told like in society, oh, just man up, suck it up, you know, don't cry about it, don't show emotions. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to get see your point of view on it and what you think of how's your mental health and what do you think about that? What do you think about mental health?
Like me, fully, bro, that's a phenomenal question just in itself. But like just like you said, bro, a lot of people that is kind of like, especially young men like ourselves, and just dudes, boys, like little boys, teenagers, adolescents, even grown adults, like they don't uh, like people will kind of put on
Facade.
like a facade or
Yeah.
yeah, like a facade or a mask, bro. That's crazy. Great minds think alike. But yeah, like like these dudes will put on kind of like a mask and like a facade as if that everything is always okay. Like, oh nah, like I'm good. Like, oh, I just lost my girl. I just crashed my car. Like I just lost my job, whatever. Like, man, I'll get out the mud. Like, and that's a good attitude to have, but that's more kind of like people will do that in terms of like, oh, if somebody's like, oh, you okay, like trying to show them pity and stuff, and they think they got to be so tough to the point because like fathers back in the day, the mothers, all that other stuff, or even girls, they would be like, oh, a man shouldn't cry, a man shouldn't show his feelings or his emotions or this other stuff. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. Like for me personally, bro, like especially for the people that know me 100%, bro, like and see me in every like day-to-day life, bro, like I keep things 100, bro. So the thing for me, bro, is like, bro, let it out, bro, because the emotions and the feelings you have, bro, is not specific to like if you're a guy or if you're a girl. It's human nature. If you're a human, you're gonna feel that way. So for me, bro, mental health, bro, is like it's just up here because without that, bro, you can't really do nothing because you're not functioning, bro. You could be a overthinker now. In your head, it's just, oh my gosh, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, oh my gosh, like, and you can't function properly. But like, bro, it don't matter if it's like you with your girl, your moms, your dads, your sister, your boy, like, bro, if there's things on your chest, bro, like talk about it, bro. Like if you dead, like about to like start crying, whatever, bro, like, bro, I pray that whoever it is that I'm talking about for like
Oh, he cut off.
like somebody in their life that they could just like cry and speak and like really just let everything all out because like bro, it's really serious. Like people like men, women, adults, children, like bro, they be straight killing themselves because their mental health is not there and they can't treat it properly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I totally get that. Yeah. Just going off like I don't know, like just going off of like what my mental health like during like the past, like I always been like a type of person. I'll be like, you know what, I'll just get over it. You know what I'm saying? But like I just came to a point like when I started going to college and everything like that. I had my emotional moments. I had times where I didn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? And I just like was telling God like I don't want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? Like why you put me here for? Why do I gotta suffer here? Why, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and I struggled with that for some time, and I kind of still have those thoughts a little bit, but I'm just I just try to focus on the positive and see where I came, um, and but that's how I dealt with my mental health. It's still a challenge, but you know, trying to prove every day. But how is yours? Pivoting to how is your mental health? Any struggles or still struggling, but still fighting.
Like,
Still
hey, I'm always still fighting, bro. You feel me? But
got to.
not got to, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cause God, God has us both at the end of the day, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're still here on this earth right now, living and breathing, having this interview. You know what I mean?
of course.
But you know what I'm saying? All glory to the Most High.
Yeah.
But like me personally, bro, like right now, like my mental kind of been like on and off type. You know what I'm saying? Not because of like a
Mm,
specific person or like whoever, like you know what I'm saying? But we have our good days and we have our bad days.
of course.
Where yeah, just naturally, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like there might be days where maybe I'm driving my car or something and then I'm like, yo, something feels off real quick. And then now it's like something I gotta fix on my car, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
but I try to, like keep things just pushing, going, all that other stuff. Like like for me, I feel like I'm really like sheltered to myself sometimes. Like it
Mm,
depends because there's some things that can be said and then there's some things that are kind of like, all right, let me deal with it myself unless it could really be on some like it's really bothering me to the point where it's like I gotta be like one-on-one with somebody, you know what I'm saying, that I know like got my back in that situation.
yeah.
but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
respectively, bro, like things been, I mean, it been good, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I try to
Mm,
like because I got the mindset too of like, yo, like I really want so much for myself. And it's like it's not happening like right this instant. So then like my mental, like I'll start
yeah.
thinking about stuff and I'm like, bro, come on, like what's the hold up? Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's more kind of like a me issue, you know what I'm saying? But like mentally, I've been good. I don't like think about like no self harm or none of this other stuff. Like, we just went out for walks. You know what I'm saying? You did your walk. I went on my run
Yeah.
earlier. Even just something as little as that, like it will help you clear your mind, like get your day right. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I always try to do that. I still be writing here and there.
Okay.
Playing the game, streaming, try to put my body to good use. I be boxing and stuff too. So,
Oh,
I
okay.
really try to occupy myself too, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know what
what?
I mean? But everything good, bro.
That's good. So like, you mentioned that you felt a little bit sheltered. So like, by that, like, are you like, by what you mean by sheltered? Just like, do you have a tough time letting people in, like, about what's going on, or like emotionally? Because I find with me, like, sometimes like it's hard to let people in, because they could use that towards, I just be thinking they could use that towards, you know, say if you guys fall out or anything like that, they could use that and just talk bad on your name. And I know we're not supposed to care about what people think, but like it's just like that's always a thought in my mind. But I just wanted to get your thoughts about that.
Like, that's a good question as well. Like for me, bro, when I meant by like shelter, that honestly that kind of is what it is, bro. And for me, it's like I always tell everybody, like it could be like my boys, like my mom's, my sister, even my girl, like I'll tell them straight up. I'll be like, yo,
Yeah.
like, and it's not in terms of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a hard time letting people in, but it's more that I kind of like don't allow it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because just like you said, they'll use things against you,
Mm-hmm.
all that other stuff. Like, I won't lie to you, bro. Me personally, I always tell people, like, yo, people will take advantage of you if you let them.
Mm.
I always gotta say that. Like,
Yeah.
if you let them, because me, bro, that's why I only stay with like a few solid people. Like I be with like my doggy and then like my girl most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
either that or like my cousins, whoever. But like it's more like people that I could trust, and it's just more like yo, I know for like a fact and no doubt in my mind, like I'll be good with this person, like no matter what we're
Mm-hmm.
doing. They will not blabber my information and my personal
Mm-hmm.
situations anywhere. And they know that they could do that with me too, bro, because it's
Yeah.
like it's important. Like how I see things, bro, is like if you tell me something personally, bro, like you entrusted me to keep that information, meaning
Mm.
you told me stuff about you.
Yeah.
So that's not my place to even talk about it
Yeah.
or even just say it and blabber it all over the place. Like that's not cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I, f- yeah. Not to cut you off. I feel like you gotta be like a special person or like someone that I really trust to tell all my business. You know, if I tell you all my
Yep.
business, that means I trust you, bro. Like I don't really be
Yep.
like doing that shit. Like,
At all.
you know what I'm saying? Because people could use that to
At
their
all.
advantage or a weakness. And I just made a post another,
Absolutely.
and I just made a post the other day saying you like when you mentioned taking advantage of people, like you gotta learn to say no
Hmm.
sometimes, which I do still struggle with. But
Yep.
like I'm trying to,
Hmm.
I'm getting in the habit of like saying no, no, because I'm always like, I don't want to come off as a, dickhead. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If you say yes, you know what I'm saying? But if you say no, you're weird. You're weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like
Exactly.
you can't
That's
win.
the signal.
It's like you can't win for nothing. But
Nah. At all. Nah. And you know what's crazy too?
yeah,
Is that you one thing I realized too is that you'll always be the bad guy in somebody else's story.
yeah. They try to twist it on you. Say, oh, this person. Oh, he did me bad, but
Yeah.
he didn't do nothing. People have. I feel like people sometimes have a hard time with taking accountability, like for what they do. Like it's not all
Hmm.
their fault. You know what I'm saying? Now if I could see I did something wrong, okay, yeah, I'll correct it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Hmm.
But I know I don't do nothing to people. I don't even bother people that much. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
Nah.
you
At
know,
all.
that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you feel the same way. But yeah,
Nah. Nah, 100%, bro. Like I'm
yeah,
not gonna lie to you. Like even for me, bro, because I'm always like I got like that type of like that soul that's like, yo, like if I can help you, I will. You know what I'm saying? Like I absolutely will. Even sometimes, like you can help people here and there, and it's like you'll get annoyed, whatever. But like it's out
right,
of love, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't do that for everybody, though. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But then like the people that I do it for, sometimes I feel like not that it's like taking advantage of because they're not taking advantage of you if they're like, oh hey Abe, you want to go do this, you want to go do that, blah blah blah. Like that's not
yeah,
taking
that's
advantage.
different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
yeah, because you have the right to say yeah we could do that or nah not today. You know
yeah.
what I'm
Not
saying?
today. You know what I'm
So
saying? Yeah.
even myself, I got a little bit of issue with that too. Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like sometimes it's like, yo, I just need to cool down, like chill, have some me time, and then it's like, oh, somebody hit me up. It's like, yo, bro, what you trying to do after work? Yo, bro, what you trying to do here? And I'm like, but you know what? That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes where it's like, especially when it's like, bro, you're starving, maybe you don't
Oh, dang.
out there.
Okay.
That should
Yeah.
show a lot to the other person, but at the same time, you also gotta be like nah, like you know what I'm saying, like yo, my fault, like.
Yeah.
And if they take it the wrong way and they feel weird about it, that's not your problem. That's them.
That's
That's
there.
them. They're
Yeah.
they're emotionally immature, bro.
And yeah, going off. I'm glad to hear his perspective on that. But going off like emotional things, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about this the other day, you know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I think this. So I'm just gonna pivot to relationships. Now, currently, I never been in a relationship before, so you know more than me. So
Bro.
how do you yeah so how do you handle like being in a relationship and like you know how do you keep a balance between that and like you know your personal space, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody's different. They like their sometimes they like their space, you know so how do you deal with that in your relationship or whatever?
So you're talking about in a relationship with just like the girls, or more kind of like in a relationship that I could have with anybody?
Oh
Like,
no,
what's
like with yeah, like relationship with anybody, like girlfriend, friend, or uh, family.
um alright. So if I'm a base it off of, like the relationship with like girls and
Oh, what's good,
stuff like
Lucas?
that, bro. Like realistically, yeah, yo, you
You know,
um yeah, like realistically, bro, like when it comes with like girls specifically, bro, um or just like any type of relationship, obviously this could be with man, women, whatever. But no bull, bro. Like I learned really quickly that like for me, bro, I had this type of mindset when I was young as well. It was more like the date to marry type of mindset. So it was like cause bro, I don't care what anybody says, bro. No relationship is perfect. No friendship is perfect. No brotherhood.
facts.
No sibling. Like nothing is perfect. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So especially in a relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause bro, I'll say it right now. Like I got my flaws. Shorty may have her flaws. Like obviously, it's not my
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go deep into it because that's not my
yeah, yeah,
information to share.
yeah, yeah.
But but that's just a given though. Everybody got their relationship issues or like little problems that you gotta work on. But one thing I always preached though was that it's like bro, nothing happens overnight. You get what I'm saying? So like if you but I also don't believe in arguments either. Like, of course, you could go like a little back and forth, get heated, like whatever, but that's out of frustration. That's human nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you have to build though. Like, and this right here is like uh a tip and advice for any person like on earth, bro. Like if you can't talk to me on a level, bro, like you can't talk to me for face value just because, oh, if this person's older and I'm younger, or like they're younger and I'm older, like I'm not gonna treat you a certain way because, oh, you're my elder or you're this or you're that. Because
Yeah.
we're speaking, you know what I'm saying? Like talk to me on a level. If you could talk to me civilly, all right, cool. We can agree to disagree. Even if your points don't match with mine or vice versa, I'll still hear you out because we're adults, like we're people. Let's communicate. And that's another thing too. Communication is key, bro. Because if you don't have
Yeah.
that, nothing will ever work, bro. Ever. Because
Yeah.
short, bro, like for example, you could be with like you could talk to a girl or something, right? And then let's say you literally don't know what you're doing. Like you're just chilling, like whatever, and then she start texting you weird or something, right?
Oh.
And then you're like, oh, okay. And then you'll be like, yo, like, what's good with you? And then they'll be like, oh, you should know. I'm like my girl don't do that, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like I've known girls before that would be like that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And they'll be like, look back at what you did or what you said. I'm like,
That see,
bro,
that's
I'm
what
not a
we
mind reader, bro.
that
I can't. I
that
like,
yo, that's what we was talking about the other day. Emotional manipulation, bruh. Emotional manipulation, bro. Like they
yeah,
use their emotions against you,
straight
but
up.
once you start to defend yourself, you're the bad guy. You're mean. You're just like my
Yep.
ex. I don't even know this shit, but like, I'm single as hell.
I don't even know you.
But like, I don't even know this
Yo,
shit.
nah, but that's real.
But like, yeah, they
That
use your
that is
emotions.
real, brother.
Yeah, they use your emotions against you. They be like, "Oh, you're just like my ex." Once they start comparing your ex and they start getting all emotional, me how I would handle it, I ain't gonna lie. I'll just let them like, And if she's threatening to leave you, let her leave. Let her leave.
Oh
She's
yeah,
not
nah,
bringing
she
you
could
peace.
deuces.
So like,
Nope.
how I would handle it. I'm like, are you done? Are you done with your emotional bullshit? All right, you good? All right, bet. Once you, if we can,
No cap.
like, bro, a girl would hate me if a girl would hate my mouth. I ain't gonna lie. I may seem quiet, but like, a girl would hate me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like, I'll tell her straight up, look, if you wanna go do all this emotional bullshit, hey, I'm not the one.
Hmm.
Okay, you may have ran over your other
Yep.
ex, but you're not doing it with me. I ain't gonna lie. Two grown
Yep.
adults, I'm willing to do that. But if you going with your emotions and shit like that, nah, start comparing me to the ex. Bye. See you later. So that's just me.
That's when it's yeah, that's when it's cut over there. Not yo, you're right though, because they will do that. They'll always try to like little manipulate whatever, but guys do the same thing, which is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
but
we
like
can't put it
that's
all on the women though. Yeah, I can't lie. Yeah, we can't put it
for
on the
sure.
women.
You,
Yeah.
you know, yeah, like it might be like popularized by like girls or something like that, but like just like I said, bro, like that's a human nature type thing. Like depending on what the situation is or like how a certain person acts, like there'll be dudes that will be like,
Yeah, some of these do.
"Oh well, why can't you like do your weird, bro?"
No, I
But
think we got the insecure. Like some of us, man, we got the crazy insecure. Like when we get rejected by women, right? Well, some of us will
oh
be
yeah,
crazy about that shit. End up on Dateline or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing shows like that.
crazy,
So like, men are crazy too. For women out there that are listening to this, men are crazy too.
straight up.
Alright, so you know what I'm saying? But
Nah, respectfully, women, we love you. You heard?
love.
Like we love, we cherish you. All that. We are not being, you know what I'm saying? We are not being bad towards you. We're just saying how it is. You feel me?
Yeah, we can't be yes men. Oh, speaking of yes men, how you feel about that like support? You know what I'm saying? I think I asked you this 2 years ago. I don't really remember, but like, how you feel about support from like your
Hmm.
hometown? Maybe your perspective changed. Like, cause like I mentioned to you the other day when we was talking, like monitoring spirits.
Hmm.
So like, how do you feel about
Yep.
that? I know you talked a little bit to me off camera, but like, you know, how, tell the people how you feel about that, and about monitoring spirits and getting support from your hometown.
Like, like for me, bro, respectively, I'm not gonna lie. I remember when I was younger, bro, and I remember I was, like, bro, you'd be in school and then like you see all these popular kids, like, oh, they all popping, everybody's around them, everybody's talking about them.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, bro, why don't I get love like that? Why don't anybody want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's just little stuff like that. Like you'll get insecure and you'll be like, dang, I'm cool, I'm mad cool, like, you know what I'm saying, bro, and it's crazy, but like. I especially as a recent, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like I've like found myself like all that like became baptized, like born again Christian, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I everybody sins naturally, even amen, brother. Thank you. But even yeah, even after that, it was just kind of like there's still things that you will always struggle with. Like although like somebody may have gotten like baptized, whatever. Like like after that, like it's more kind of like a rebirth, you know what I'm saying? But like it's good publicity. It would be more of like, oh, look at where blah blah blah. Like, gossip, 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 gossip.
Yeah.
It stuff like that for me is crazy. And what I was telling him earlier was that like me personally, I can never be like a monitoring spirit. Cause for me, I'm not your fan. Like, bro, I'm never gonna be like, oh yeah, like let's see what they're doing. Like if it's like Javante Davis or Shakira Stevenson or something, in no way like some of my favorite boxers, like that's because they're athletes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, oh, big fights was coming up, them training, like what they working for, like stuff like that. But
Yeah.
even when it comes to like celebrities or whatever, like people will just idolize these celebrities and just be like, oh my god, what they're doing next, what they're doing next. We'll show them the craziest support, bro. They done never met them in their life, bro. But then they'll see one of us oh yeah, we're grinding. We're maybe we're not there just yet, but then won't like, won't comment, won't share, won't talk about it, don't really care.
Yeah,
And then, but we'll always watch though. They'll always watch.
that's how it
You
be,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? Like for me, bro, I can't rock with that, bro. And
Yeah,
even God willing, I pray that whatever I end up doing, I get support from like my home and all that stuff. But yo, it really be the people closest to you, bro, that be your biggest haters. The
yeah.
most randomest people that you done never
Hey,
met could be your biggest supporters. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
hey. I'm I'm glad you said that. So, like, what I got from like a podcast, right? Is like haters are
Mhm.
your biggest marketing team. So like you gotta
Mhm.
let them do what they do. And I mentioned this on like a post as well that I posted. Like what I'm saying. I just got to the point like if people support me, they support me. If they don't, they don't. You know what I'm saying. I'm still gonna keep doing my thing. So whereas in the beginning, right? When I was starting all of
Mhm.
this, starting content, I was shy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to do. So like I remember
Oh,
just I remember I was just posting on Snapchat, everything. Oh, check out my new video. Check out this. You know what I'm saying? And like nobody checked
mhm.
it. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like I was kind of like down. Maybe I should give up. Maybe I should like I had those doubts in the beginning, but like once you keep doing it more and put more content out, you're gonna like come to a point like, man, if they support, they support. If they don't, but once you start getting big, right? Once you stop hanging around all these different types of people, they say, oh, you switched up, you changed, you don't come to the hood no more. Like, bro, I'm not changing, bro. It's just like I want better for my life, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do the same shit I did 5 years ago. Like, I'm 22. You know what I'm saying? So like, I with the monitoring spirits thing, is a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's out there, and you're gonna, especially on Instagram, TikTok too a little bit, but like Instagram mostly. But you can have a lot of views on your story, but like when you actually post it and you actually see like the YouTube and shit like that, there's only like two views, and I'm like, and there's no excuse why you should not like at least watch it,
Yeah.
because I put the link in everything, so and I have a link tree, so like there's really no excuse.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find it. Like there's barely no excuse. They just don't want to support it, and I wish people would just
Yeah.
come out and say it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being around the bush,
Yeah.
like, yes, I am, man. I'm a
Mhm.
monitoring spirit. Like, just say that shit. Just own up to it, and just I'll respect you more if you just say that shit. But if you just hiding it, I don't respect that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Your future plans are, and any advice to people going through, something in their life like mental health.
So one thing, I'll start off with like the advice and stuff first. So
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like when it comes to your mental health, please take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
I don't care what nobody says. It's not a joke. It's not ha 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 funny. Like it. No, it's really not. You know what I'm saying? Like I could really be an advocate for this stuff because, bro, I went through so much stuff. Like I used to like I used to smoke like crazy, bro. Like I was straight up addicted to it at one point,
Mm.
and that destroyed my health, my mental health, my wealth too, and I was over here paying the price for like 4 years because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
the people that actually know me personally, they know like what goes on about that. Like that's a big part of my testimony personally. But I never let it define me though. Like I was big, like I was fat, like I wasn't making no money, I wasn't athletic, I never had a haircut, like I was lazy, bummy, all this other stuff. But I never let it define me. But slowly it started from here to here to here to here, where I was just like, nah, I'm not having that no more. And then you know what I'm saying? Just little stuff like, oh, I wanted the barbershops was too much money, so now I want to do it, I could do it. However style I want to do it, I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like So take your health, your wealth, your mental very seriously, like because at the end of the day, like for real, like it's you at the end of the day. Like this is your life. This is the only life that we have, bro.
Facts.
Realistically.
Only get one
You know what I'm
shot.
saying? You only get one chance. There's no like, oh yeah, we're reborn, all this other. You can live forever and have eternal life up in heaven, you know what I'm saying, as Jesus Christ our Savior.
Yeah.
But if you're not on that type of path, this is the only life we live. You know what I'm saying? And even most people don't even make it up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I say like, yo, like don't take it for granted. Do what you want to do as long as it's good and something good can come out of it. Like don't be like, oh, well, I want to be a drill rapper and I want to kill people because of whoever. Like, bro, what? Do something good with your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no shade towards like the drill rappers, the ones that like be making music and really be putting off for their city, whatever. Like do that, you know what I'm saying? Make your bread, whatever, make some banging music. Like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like you know what I'm saying? There's more to life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like like do whatever you want to do, bro. If there's a sport you want to do, or you want to start fighting, you want to start boxing, like, all right, cool, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you want to be an artist, you want to make some music, why not do it? Oh, you want to play soccer, why not do it? Like, oh, you want to
Yeah.
get into fashion, why not do it? Like, you could do anything you really want, bro. You just really have to put your mind to it. And the biggest killer, bro, what I always say, bro, is the only way you could fail is if you don't try at all.
Facts.
So if you
Like
don't
the
try at all, bro,
yeah, the key.
it's all you, brother.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. The key is just starting. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
yet.
Key is just
Hmm.
starting. Like I even use that like excuse. I can say it to my own self, and I feel comfortable saying it. I use that excuse like, oh, I didn't have this, I didn't have that, which was true at the time. But like when I first, started off doing this stuff, I saved enough money because I was working at the time. I said, let me get this ring light. I had this ring light for 2 years now. I got this. I got this shitty ass mic. If you see at the beginning of my videos, and yeah, just started off from there. And I didn't like talking and shit like that. Excuse my language, but like it, and I didn't, my first video was like a food video. I don't like to eat in front of people, but I took that chance. It's all
I
about,
remember that too.
yeah, it's
It
about,
was it was the burrito, right?
yeah, 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 yeah. I was nervous.
Yep, I remember that. I watched that whole thing, bro. But it was still a good
Appreciate you.
video though, and you did it.
Yeah, but yeah, that took a
Oh God.
leap of faith, and just to, it takes a lot of, I guess, balls to like pause. But like to
Takes a lot of guts to
guts.
get
Okay,
out your comfort zone.
yeah, to comfort zone, like to do content creation and like put your face in front of the camera. It's one thing to not put your face in the camera and say you're doing content, but like putting your face in there and just like for the whole, I guess, world to see. It's not easy, but you do what you do. So yeah,
Yeah, it's not easy at all, bro. Be comfortable with being
comfortable.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'm learning that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning that. By the way, but you know,
And
I
you
be,
got it, brother.
I believe in you know, hard work and just believing in being uncomfortable with the uncomfortable, because there's gonna be a lot of things that we may go through in this adult life, or that we're already going through, that we may face, but as long as we keep going at it and keep going, we should be good in keeping God in it, and everything like that. So but just wrapping up, what are some of your goals? What are some of your top three goals that you have to end for 2025 or going into 2026?
So my goals right now, bro, for finishing off the year strong is to finally get, like my career good paying job. Um, I really wanna like really get nice at boxing for real, like with the
Yeah,
lanes.
come
Like
on,
I really wanna, you know what I'm saying?
come on.
Like come on, you know what I mean? But even stuff like that, like the top three, just alongside with like the boxing, just like always keep myself healthy, keep feeling good, looking good, all this other stuff. My job as well, and just being able to go on to the next year, bro, and still be with my people. You know what I'm saying? Like my girl, shout out my girl, shout out my sister, my mom's, my dad, my brother, shout out my boy Mino Sabe for real. You know what I'm saying? Like those are really my people, man, for real. Shout out my boy Zeno King.
Shout
Love
out,
them boys for real.
shout out,
So
shout out.
you know
But
what I'm saying? We I try to keep my people. You know what I'm saying? Love them all.
yeah,
What about you though? What's your goals?
oh man, flip it on me. All right. So my three goals to end off this year, like, I'm just thinking, like, I just want to make a way for myself, like whether I like and have more confidence in myself, which I'm learning. Putting it into the air, like, I want to collab with more people, but like, I just have to get out of my way and network with people, cause like, what I'm saying, like, um
Yeah.
a big thing for me, I just like, I think I can do it all by myself, but I can't. What I'm saying? I can't really do everything by myself. I know I need people. So like, that is me versus me. So that's the thing that I'm battling. But I that's my goal, to get better at that. My number two goal is just like, um, I would say we get to 1K on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Get to 1K, even though we're almost there. You know what I'm saying? Even though if we get to 1K, the work is not done.
Hey.
But like, and even on
Yep.
Twitch too, after the 1K on TikTok, I'm coming for the Twitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm setting big goals.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know by the hard work
Yes,
that I
sir.
put in, I know I can do it. You know what I'm saying? And then number one is just like, basically, I want to, like, besides all this streaming stuff and trying to provide for my family, I kind of like want, do I want to, I'm debating, like, because I like to be single, but I kind of want a wife. No, not a wife, but like a girlfriend, but I kind of want to be single. And also, like, you know
Mm-hmm.
have a better relationship with God, because like, before I went to college, I was praying every single day, and then I got trapped into the college life and everything like that. I was feeling a lot of feelings towards God. Like, I was just questioning, which I don't like to do, but it's just like I was like thinking, like,
Right.
why this? Why am I here? Like, I was just so. But my goal is just to get better, with talking with him and being honest with him and coming from the heart about my intentions, because he can see our intentions and he can see if we're meaning good or bad. So those my three goals, man. I just, like, in with the girlfriend, I'm not chasing it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something I wish for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna go out and just like fucking, just go out with me. No, no. I just want it to, happen
Yeah.
naturally. You know what I'm saying? So those are my three goals
Yes, sir.
for to end
Amen, sir.
2025. And get a great job. You know what I'm saying? You know, great job. I want to get a great job, bro.
Sir. Absolutely. Those are phenomenal goals, bro.
Facts, you too, bro. Same. But we're coming up to the end. I just want to say thank you for joining today, and this was a great talk. Much needed. You don't know what people are going through, and everything like that. So maybe this could help somebody. I'll probably post it up sometime this week or something like that. So tune in for that. And this is episode 9 of the Up Next. Oh my God, I can't speak. This is episode 9 of the Up Next podcast with Meech. Make sure to lock in with him. You know what I'm saying? Future fighter over here. Shout out to him, bro. And keep doing your thing, Meech. And, I appreciate you for being on, man. Appreciate it.
Amen, brother, man. Thank you
Yeah.
so much
We
for
can stay.
bringing me not even just one, but twice
Hey,
on the
got to,
podcast. So
bro.
I appreciate that,
The
brother.
update. You gotta get the
Definitely,
update.
yes. You know what I'm saying? And this might be, what is it? You said the sixth, ninth episode?
Ninth. Yeah.
The ninth, the ninth episode of the Up Next podcast, and this is the first episode for my podcast. Don't got a name yet, but
It's
you're
okay,
my
brother.
first guest on there too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Hey,
you know
let's
what I
get it.
mean? But hey, thank you so much for having
But
me on, bro. You already know it's always love. It's always great
love.
talks. You know what
But
I'm saying? Whenever
no,
you speak, so
yeah, you can stay on the call, but we just gonna end it right here. But I appreciate you, Meech. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
Appreciate everything. We're gonna stay on stream. But I'm Abe, and I'm out. Oh, dang. I'm Abe. I'm out. Peace.